Hi everyone, I'm back. This is a quick response video. I got a comment on my last video from a guy roaming the roads or something like that. And he said he's got failing eyesight. He said the hemostat trick was good, but what about getting a small fly on a line? And I know, I'm 72, so my eyes are getting tougher and tougher. And these are my little cheaters. Those are my 2x cheaters. But I do have some for when I'm tying flies. I have some 3.5x cheaters. They're crazy colors, so I can find them on my tying desk. But I wanted to show a couple ways of getting a small fly on a line, especially when you're in the river. Usually you can do it at home, and this is the key to this. So the first thing I'm going to say is, you can go the high-tech method, and there are these boxes, and they're called threader boxes. And I don't know if you can see, but there are these fine little wires on here. And you take these wires, here, see, oh, there they are, okay. And you take these wires, and you can take a fly. I'm just going to take a fairly big fly here, and you stick okay, I'm trying to do this for the camera and it's harder than I thought. Okay, you stick the flies through these. So let's say you're planning on going fishing and you're going to be using, some 18 flies or something like that. You put all your atoms or whatever it is on there. So you get a bunch of these on here. And then when you go to put your, when you go to put your fly on, and of course, do I have thread here now? No. Let me see if I can pull out the thread here. Well, here's some 5X thread. I'll pull this out right now. So here's some 5X. I can't even hold on to it. So you're out in the water, and I can get this thread through this thing pretty easily. You slide this through, and then you take your fly. So once that's through that loop, it's much like if you tie flies, you know what this is. This is like a threader. And now your fly is on the line. See, and then you can do the hemostat trick to get it on there. These boxes, I haven't looked up how much these boxes are, but they're, I know from Orvis they were around 50 bucks, and these parts get beat up pretty quickly, but you know what, in a pinch, it pays off. So these little tiny flies that, you have to put on 6 or 7X tippit, it's really, really super helpful. Now, here's another way to do it if you don't want to spend the money on the boxes right away. What I've done here is I've taken, in this case, this is 3X tippit. And what you do, and I'm going to show you kind of using a bigger fly so you can see what I'm doing, so I can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to tip this down here, so maybe you can see what I'm up to. So what it is basically, I've taken the tippet and I've put I just looped it in half. This is 3X, so it's pretty small. It's not that small, but it's small. So I've taken 3X tippet, and then basically you put this end through the hole, and then you put the other end through the hole. Let's see if I can get that in there. And this is where you can use the super cheaters, and you do that. So now I have 4 flies ready to go. Okay, so when it comes time to loading up my fly line, and let's say this is my fly line, which I can find the end of. Here it is. And I hope you can see some of this. So I pull this out of my bag. I stick this through the loop. See how easy that is? I can't even get it through this giant loop here. So there's my fly line. And then all you have to do is take this. I'm going to put 2 flies on there in a minute. But you take your top one, you pull it through. And that didn't work at all today, did it? Ow, ow, ow. And basically, there it goes. And basically now I'm hooked onto the fly line. So anyway, it's a fairly simple trick. Again, just take, what do I got here? I got all kinds of stuff stuck here. It's just another way of doing it. You can do it ahead of time and get them all set. So it's just a quick little response. Obviously, the threader boxes work better. There's also, you can go to a sewing store and they sell little packets of threaders, which are the little wire things and a little silver tab. And you can load 2 or 3 flies on each one of those, and that works just as well. So that's another quick tip on how to do this. Hope I helped you out.